Right, first walk of the day. It's been a bit wet up to now, so yeah. Out now though. Yeah. I'm going to bought some glass cleaner for the car because windows to, I don't know what it is with these blinking cars, so mucky. Even like the windscreen on the inside is so mucky. How on earth is it mucky? Nobody touches the blasted thing, not on the inside. No idea, but it is. So it's not right. Got some new duvets for the doggies. I bought two, God knows what now. I think 13 togs, double duvets. I'm just going to basically fold them over, stick them down. Here you go, down it. No duvet covers anymore. Nope. Basically. Can I get the duvets in the washing machine to wash them? Yeah, okay, that'll do. I don't care. I don't care. They cost £7.50 each. Yeah, it's still going to be better bedding for them than just a floor. But if the puppies are going to chew the crap out of whatever bedding you put there, then until they grow up a bit, there's no point putting expensive stuff there, is there really? So, there you go. Anyway. Well, when I went into the shop, God said prepare. Okay. Right. So, I get them. I don't need to take them out the packaging, just leave the packaging on the floor for now. Yep. And then, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah. Well, yeah. Video I did earlier, that's cool, that's good. Well, the one about water baptism, very good. The one about one I did afterwards, I don't even know what that was about. I have no idea. As I say, I don't prepare. The water baptism one, to a certain degree, I suppose I do prepare a tiny bit because I did the video last night, but it was a bit wishy-washy. But the water baptism bit wasn't even in it at that stage. That wasn't in the one last night. I didn't even mention that. That only come into the one today, so yeah. That's the point. I don't have a strict idea of what's going to be said. I just have okay, God was talking to me about this yesterday, and I was talking to God about maybe we need to get out of the way, and then God said, no, you're family. We don't want family to get out of the way. We want family to walk as family. It's a family business. Your job is to help to make the business run. That's it. Basically, so it's like, okay, let's seek God to see how he wants me to do that one today. It's going to change. How is it going to change, sort of thing? Okay. I'm going to wait around here a second because we've got a person with kids coming, so I'll give them a chance to get through first. Yeah. Oh. And then the last one I mentioned about this beautiful lady. Now, tomorrow it's quite possible that there will be something said. It could be something said as in, yeah, right, no chance. There could be that. It could be something big said. It could be something little said. It could be nothing said at all. That's the thing. Just don't know. Really have no idea, and that's quite sort of ouchy. Really, it is a bit sort of, oh really. We go back into this again where it's quite possible that she's going to rush off or she's going to go into this out of a ministry and I won't see her at all. Only to say hello briefly. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's quite possible. Is it a certainty? No, but it's possible. So there you go. I'm not going to wait for this person because I could be here for ages. They're still not here. I've waited, they're not here. 1 second, I've paused this. As I said on that one, she has been that driving force. Well, because I challenged her and she put that challenge right back to me. As I said about accountability. When you hold someone accountable, they shine the light back on you. She's going to do that. She's going to do that. When I challenge her, she's going to challenge me right back. Yeah. And yeah, am I going to challenge her? Yeah, absolutely. Put it this way, we've prayed for someone once, together. That person had what could best be described as a partial healing because we didn't do it properly. So, okay, we've got to learn from that. We've got to go to God and say what happened, what went wrong with that situation. We don't want to do that again. That's a certainty. But if we're going to pray for Gareth's arm, well then, my position is my position 100%, 95 I would say. Well, with regards to where I need to be to pray for something like that, about 95. Her position, I have no idea. I've no idea. She didn't have an issue praying for a friend, right? Praying for a friend's back. She had enough belief or faith to do that, so that's cool. This is a different thing completely. It's a different level. So it'll be a case of, well, let's see where she is now. Because if God has been speaking to her about the same things God has been speaking to me about, with regards to who am I, who are you, and the journey that leads you to, she may be even further ahead than I am. I do not know, but it's possible. It is incredibly possible. She could very well be. She might be a faster learner than me in that sense. Oh yeah. If not, then it'd be a case of, well, spending time with God and helping her to see that and step into that and walk in it. Walk in that understanding of kingdom Christianity rather than earthly, churchy Christianity. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm very excited about that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Very excited. Well, I imagine it'd be a similar case. I've been championing at the bit to start this relationship with her for 2 weeks, and like a dog in the traps, really like a dog in the traps, but the trap is opening incredibly slowly. Let me out, let me run. Ever since it started rising, let me out, let me run. Now, it may be the same case with regards to praying for people. Praying for Gareth and that sort of thing. It may be the same situation of, learn it, start to walk in it, start to believe in it, start to see it even more, walk in it more. Develop your understanding that the same God who said, let there be light, is in you. In you. Residing in you. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. In you. Now, that being the case, as I said, all that they had, all that Father had, all that Son has, all that Holy Spirit has, is yours. All that is yours. All that is available to you when you need it. But it's all to His glory, because it's His. It's His power, it's His glory, it's His authority, it's His giftings. It's Him doing it. Really. He's given those things to you. He's blessed you with that so you can go and bless others. Now, stepping into that, once you can step into that, bang, everything just, the problems of the world mean nothing at all. Nothing at all. They mean absolutely nothing. You just look at them and say, okay, God can deal with that. No problem at all. Things that used to really bother you just don't bother you anymore. That's the thing, you start living. Well, like that chap was saying, that Chris Locki chap, he had a diagram of the three, I think it was basically it's the 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold sort of diagram. And the bottom two was body, soul, top one was kingdom. And body and soul was seed. Seed then harvest, but you had to sow the seed, then you might get the harvest. But it depends. Did you sow the seed properly? Did you water it properly? Did you tend it properly? That's what those two are about. The top one, kingdom, is only about harvest. It's not about seed. Just about harvest. You don't have to sow seeds because God has already done it. That's your understanding when you're walking according to sonship or daughtership of God. Is that all the work has been done. You just need to walk in it. That's all. So all the things that you would normally be praying for and seeking God for and tithing for and fasting for, you don't need to do that. You just need to say, okay, Lord, I need. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. And I mean, this would be an incredible thing for me and her to do. Because I wrote down what I wanted in a wife about 11 years ago. And as far as I can tell, to the best of me, here she is. So, with that being the case, we need to have a time of sitting down with God and thinking about the home that we want. And we need to write that down. Write down the details. What's important to us about the home? Yeah. Don't worry too much about location because, let God deal with that. He knows where this place is. He knows exactly. And basically, when you're praying to Him or seeking Him about this home, He's basically giving you the information about this home for you to write down. So when He gives it, you've got it all written down. Oh, that, yeah, we wanted that, that's there. 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 Tick, 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 tick. That's what we asked God for and we got it. That's because when you're seeking God on the issue, He's telling you what this property is and what it's like. He knows you. He's known you before you were even born. He knew what you wanted. He's already provided for it. The only reason why you are asking Him, or the only reason why you're writing down details, is because it increases your faith. It increases your relationship, plus it's a good testimony. Right? It's a good testimony to bring for others because, that's the point of it. Aye. That's the thing. But the soul area, I mean, the body is basically the most religious churches. The soul is like the charismatic sort of churches. But they do have this sort of belief that, if you sort of write it down, you step out in it, you're going to get it. Yeah, but that's because God's already done it. He's giving you some details of the place that He has for you. You just have to walk in it. So if you write it down, write those details down and start to walk in faith in it, when He then provides that, then the next thing you're asking for, write it down and God's got that for you, isn't He? Yeah? Right. But again, that's baby Christianity. It is. So was I a baby at 16 years old as a Christian? Yeah. 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 Should I have been? It doesn't matter. I was. Yeah. I mean, really, should I have been? No. Had the church been functioning anywhere near the way it should have been, according to kingdom, then, I wouldn't have been a baby at 16 years old. But look at society now. A lot of 16-year-olds are still babies, aren't they, really? They're still little kids. So, I was ahead of my time. Indeed. Oh, that's another point. Okay. Yeah, that was God a second ago. That's saying when you write it down, it's because God's given you that. He's already done it. That wasn't in my mind. That was God that just gave me that. It's like, okay. There's two people here. I'm going to wait for them to come in first. And then I'll head back to the car. Yeah. Well, because it stopped raining for a minute. Everyone wants to come out then. And, yeah. Okay. Indeed. Yeah, as I say, but God gave me that. That wasn't on my mind in any way, shape or form. I wasn't thinking of that. I wasn't thinking that I need to be, mentioning that. To be honest, have I ever thought that God's already provided the home? I've been speaking recently about kingdom, and I suppose in kingdom, I've said in those videos that God's already done everything, so I suppose that could be where it come from, but it wasn't on my mind at the time when I was speaking, so I have to assume that God put that there. Aye. There's a little hole, it's not that big a hole, but a little hole. That would have been a toilet, apparently. Between tower. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I feel sorry for the person that cleaned that out. In the olden days, yeah. Because of course you wouldn't allow it to be completely full. Someone has to clean it out, wouldn't they? Yeah, yeah. Indeed. Yeah. Bit wet now. Yeah, it's starting to rain a bit, so yeah. See where those people have gone, and I'll go the other way. Otherwise I've got to turn the video off, so it's not exactly helpful. Oh, they're coming this way. Well, I'll go that way. There they go. I think they're coming this way, so I'll go this way. Right. So if I go this way, they'll probably now come this way. Yeah. Well, we used to believe, didn't we, that God had prepared your way. Preparing isn't really what God has been doing. He never prepares your way, because again, why do that? He's God. He knows everything that's ever happened to you. He knows every desire in your heart. See, they come this way. They're going that way, and then they come this way. Yeah, I started heading down to where I was. Then obviously straight that way. I think the reason why the church was often teaching that God has prepared your way, because when He prepares it, you have to finish it. And the thing of it is, you don't have to finish it. Because how can you? You're not God. You can't finish your path. How do you know what your path's supposed to look like? Yeah? There are points in your life that have been decided as to where you should be at any given time. Yeah, that's where you need to be to take the next step that leads you to something else. Now, God is going to try and make sure you get there, but it's still up to you to take those steps in it. He's not going to walk it for you. You have to walk it. Yeah. Bit drier underneath here. Got a bit of cover. Yeah. That's cool. There you go. It's not that wet, it's just, but you can see over there it started raining again. Just a bit. Right. Yeah. Actually, you can hear it's raining quite a lot. It's making quite a noise. So it's raining fairly heavy, I suppose. It's making quite a noise, isn't it? On the trees, so yeah. There's something lovely about walking through the trees when it's raining. You're hearing the sounds of the rain. Beautiful. Hi. Well, yeah, I was going to say, the thing of it with regards to God's timing and stuff like that is you can't force it. You know, when something's supposed to happen, it's going to happen. You can't do anything to make something happen quicker than when it's supposed to happen. Well, it's like my situation. Are there other things that need to be done in me before the doors can open? I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea whatsoever. Well, because generally speaking, before each thing has happened, I had no idea that had to happen. No idea at all. I just allowed myself to be led as God was leading me. I just said, okay, we're going over there. Okay, we're going over there. That's fine. I had no idea where. It's like, okay, Lord. No idea why I'm going over here. There's a reason for it. So I go, and then, you know, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. So it's like, okay, right here. Yep. So, is there somewhere I should be tomorrow, or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday, Sunday next week? I have no idea. Don't know. I do not know. I have no idea whatsoever. It's quite possible with the work that had to be done with me as an individual has been done. And now the work that needs to be done with us as a couple has to be done. Or there's still work to be done in her as an individual, so that has to be done. And then we can work on us as a couple. Or maybe it's simply a case of we might still need a bit of rest time. Because, well, today, as I said, I've been incredibly tired today for some reason. I don't know why, I've just been really sleepy today. Just incredibly tired, so, okay. I'm not bothered about it, I will just rest if I need to rest. I'll just lay down, put my head down. That's cool, I'll do that, I don't mind. That's what I need to do, I'll do that. Yeah. Not going to worry about it in any way, shape or form, I just do what I need to do. Yeah. I say maybe that's the thing I need to do before the doors open to that. I don't know. I've no idea. I mean, in the end, I will find out, won't I? That's the thing. You know, tomorrow, you know, the next week, we're just going to have to see what happens. I do not know. Doors will open. What doors will open? I have no idea at all. But I mean, put it this way, God has done stuff. Even today, sitting in the car, God talking to me about water baptism in a way that it's never come to me before, like that. Yeah, massive. A massive thing, a massive understanding about that. I've been in churches for 27 years, never heard anything like it. But it makes complete sense, because in the natural, that's what you go through. So would you have to go through that in the spiritual? Of course. God knows that that's the way it is with the natural. Yeshua went through that as a baby when he was being born. Maybe because he went through it as a baby, he knows. Maybe he was baptized because he knew, I was born into Adam, I now need to be reborn to step into ministry, because I was born into Adam. I now need to be born into God, basically. Is that possible? Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I wasn't there. I certainly wasn't in his head. So I've got no idea what he might have been thinking, but is that a possibility? Well, yeah. Because we were born into Adam, then we have to be born again into him, Yeshua, in his image. So maybe he had to go from the Adam image to the Christ image. be baptised to get there? I've no idea. No idea. Because look, when he was on earth, he was in a corruptible body. He aged. Yeah? That was the Adam body. That was a body that was going to lead to death. It was getting older. It was aging. The spiritual body doesn't age. So him as the Son of God, he doesn't age. I imagine the disciples, you know, if they're not with him yet, or any that aren't, they could see him like 2,000 years later and he would look exactly the same. Because as a spiritual body, there's no age. There's no decay, is there? There's a decay in the Adam body. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong, I don't know. Now I'm going to go and sit in the car. So, there you go. You take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.